I don't play a ton of Call of Duty. In fact, I only purchased the Black Ops games for the Zombies game mode. But this year, I've been seeing a ton of hate for this game, and it can't truly be that bad, right? Let's get into it. I don't buy COD every year, but when I do, like I said, it's Black Ops, mainly for zombies. One of my favorite maps was Transit from Black Ops 2, which I played a ton of when I was in high school. It wasn't the best map according to the internet, but I had a ton of fun playing it with my friends. So when I heard Black Ops 7 was doing a reimagining of Transit, I was immediately sold. And when I loaded up the new map, I wasn't disappointed at all. It has so many callbacks to other Zombies maps, and I was loving it. The truck you ride around in, called Old Tessie, is obviously a reimagining where the devs must have went, what if you could drive the bus instead? And many of the locations resemble old maps. The middle area, Ashwood, kinda reminds me of Buried with the Old West theme mixed with town, because obviously it's a town and it's on fire and all that fun stuff. The rocket ship area, of course, reminds me of Ascension, which is a map I used to enjoy quite a bit as well. The farm, as well as the diner, and even the fog between all the locations, is obviously Transit inspired. So, needless to say, I'm pretty happy with the new Zombies map. But that's not what the internet is complaining about. People seem to really hate the campaign this time around. So, controversial take incoming. I don't think it was that bad. Honestly, it was fine. I didn't even play the Cold War or Black Ops 6 campaign, cause there was no incentive to do it. The missions didn't help with the level grind or weapon XP. But this time around, it does. And it's even co-op. Plus, after beating the campaign, you unlock a whole new game mode called In-Game, which is apparently similar to a thing that was in Modern Warfare, but I don't own any of those games, so I wouldn't know. Either way, I enjoy the in-game game mode and think it's fine. In fact, I actually enjoy it way more than multiplayer, but that's because I'm not a multiplayer PvP person. Except for Prop Hunt, which I do hope comes back. But getting back to it, people's main complaint about the game is how the campaign story sucks. My expectations were zero going into it, and I didn't see what all the fuss was about. I thought the cradle hallucinations were kinda cool and made some memorable game moments. I mean, really? I'm impressed Call of Duty even still does campaigns. I wouldn't imagine majority of the player base even completes them in the first place, due to lack of incentive, which they actually had this time around. To me, it really seems like people just want to have something to complain about. And that's okay. I honestly had a good time, and so did the people I played it with. Yeah, the story might not be hyper realistic, but it's a video game, and games are meant to be fun. If I want hyper realism, I'll go look somewhere else. I get that COD used to be super realistic with their World War II stories, but I wouldn't know, because I never completed those campaigns. Instead, I just played zombies. Speaking of zombies, the survival map Farm is great. Let me give you a tour. Here, we have this nice barn house. Don't mind the hanging bodies. And over here, we have even more nice things that totally wouldn't give you tetanus if you touch them. And as we round the corner, here you get a good glimpse of one of Zombies' best skybox designs, which really sells the map setting this time around. Cause yeah, that was something I felt was missing in a lot of Black Ops 6 maps. But this time around, they nailed this spooky atmosphere. Now, when I first loaded in and played the game, I immediately noticed the player character feels much heavier this time around. The best way I can think to describe it is it just doesn't seem like you're as fast compared to Black Ops 6. I don't know if it was an engine overhaul or something, but I was amazed that this single design choice made the game feel a lot different from what we had last year. However, after you get used to it, you'll realize the gameplay is pretty much the same. And that's okay in my book, cause I enjoy how they currently have the zombies game mode loop set up. But let me know your thoughts on Black Ops 7 this year in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, hit the like button so more people will find my videos. And as always, I'll catch you next time.